I'm Yoko Chapman, and I'm with Eric Newman, Realtor with Realty Executives First Choice. Thank you for coming, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a bit about what you feel are some of Winnipeg's most unique characteristics when it comes to our local real estate market?
Sure. Right now, we're going through a bit of a change. Over the last 10 years, it's been really a seller's market. Didn't take terribly long time to get a house sold, and right now we're just going through a bit of a transition. It's kind of balancing out supply and demand, so it's a bit of a learning curve for a lot of buyers and sellers that are used to the market being the same way for 10 years.
So tell me a bit about some of the concerns your clients have when it comes to buying and selling a home.
Sure. Personally, I do a lot of work with character homes, so we're looking at structural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and basically when I'm working with a buyer, treating them as family and imagining that I was purchasing the home, and any concerns that I would have on top of what they would have would be things that we look like. So if we're in a multiple offer situation, we don't want to pay too much. We want them to get the house, but we don't want them to pay over value. And resale value for buyers as well. I want to build long-term relationships, and for them, they're concerned for resale. I want to make sure that they can sell it in 3 to 5 years down the road if they need to move or upsize.
Okay. So you mentioned character homes. I've seen your sign outside of a lot of beautiful old homes. Would you say that that's an area that you specialize in particular?
Yeah, absolutely. I fell in love with specifically Wolseley and West End in Winnipeg, and along with that comes a lot of other areas surrounding it, such as Crescentwood, River Heights, Riverview, and so on. And so really getting to know houses in the early 1900s in that era is kind of what I specialize in.
So maybe you can tell me a few things about what people would need to do to prepare to sell a home in our current market.
Sure. So because there's a huge influx of inventory right now, a lot more listings than there was last month, last year, it's very important to do everything right the first time. So starting with the first impressions, from when you walk through the door. So for my listings, we have a stager go in there and makes a checklist for them that they can go through and helps them arrange furniture, landscaping, and everything from that to professional photography, setting it in the best light so that we can do it right the first time, get the right list price, and do everything to compete with the rest of the listings and bring the buyers to our home.
So what should a buyer be looking for in a character home?
The specific concerns that we have for character homes come with the build and infrastructure at the time. So when it was built in the 1900s, we have stone foundations, knob and tube wiring, galvanized plumbing, old soffits, fascia, that kind of thing. So we want to look at maintenance and any insurance issues that would be from the change in the eras. So home inspection, if we can get one. I have electricians, plumbers, that kind of thing. The specialists that can really help us make sure that it's going to be safe for the family, as well as for resale, that they won't have a problem selling it down the road.
Okay. So if anyone wanted to get in touch with you to talk about some of these concerns or get ideas or advice on what they need to do to sell their home, how would they reach you?
Yeah, they can reach me on my website, ericnewman.ca.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.